Hi guys. Okay, so I just got back from grocery shopping and eating, and Leland is upstairs and he has an Xbox, and I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm fucking fine with that. Because I'll tell you what, my kids are in their teens, and I love little kids. But they take this like energy from you. It's like, ah, you know what I mean? And I'm woo. So if you're like, ah, I mean, you're giving me a run for my money. I give you credit. Congratulations to you, you fucking crazy bastard. You won. You win. Um, I'm not gonna lie, dude. I already said this in the last post, but I have to say it again. Shit, I don't know what it is about this particular week. I don't know. The only thing I can really... Well, there's been a couple different things that have happened this week that are different than normal. For one, I helped so many people who were struggling. And so I think that took a lot of my energy. I just love you guys so much. And I helped so many people with money and housing and showers and baths and promotions and training. And I fucking cleaned up somebody's fucking breakup. I mean, it's just been a lot. I'm not kidding. And I don't mind, but I just can see or feel. Come on. I can feel it, basically, is all I'm saying. Something that I learned a lesson with this week, you guys. I feel like I went through like a lesson. And I'm happy with the way that I chose to handle it, and I feel like I learned the last one of them. Well, I learned a piece that I've never learned before that I will do differently at least. Do I know if this is the last piece? I don't know, but what I do know is I learned a lesson. And today, like I said, I had plans to go to Idaho to start actually was going to physically work again, which would be the second day that I've physically spent my time actually working on the property. But this week and this morning, honestly, I made a mistake yesterday, which I think was like an act of God. I don't like making mistakes at work, and you know what, my team's actually upset with me, and I actually want to cry about it, because regardless of how annoyed I get with them sometimes, I actually care about them. And sometimes, when I go MIA, it's because people don't care about themselves. And I spend all my energy caring so much about them. So it really hurts me a lot to find out, anything, honestly, that could really ruin our relationship, such as, like, if I know you're gossiping. That's the shit that I was finding out at work. That's just how people are in general. It's not like it's the only place it happens. It happens at every place. And, I took off even to Alaska at one point. I said, I'm not going to hang around girls anymore. There's too much gossip, there's too much drama. Oh my gosh, go work in a group of boys. Same shit, dude. It's crazier. It's crazy. You know how guys gossip? Well, I'll tell you. I'm going to give you how they do. So, on the fishing vessel, guys will all be your best friend. Everybody's so nice to you. Hey, 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 hey. Then in your mind, you're like, as long as I'm nice and as long as I'm respectful, everything should be fine, right? They're all they all trying to fuck you, right? On the low. I don't care if you're ugly. They're trying to fuck you. They're talking about it, too. They're talking about if you're a slut. They're talking about all the shit, right? Behind your back. You don't even know. You actually think you're doing a great job. You are abstinent from relationships. You're abstinent from sex. You're showing everybody your glory, which is like literally abstinence. You do your job well. I mean, you could do everything well. Let me tell you a little secret I learned on the boat. Don't fuck nobody. Unless you want to fucking be liked by everybody, not liked by everybody else. See, you know what's even crazier is like, I had this crush on this guy named Matt. Like my second trip. It was my second trip actually, because I know it was my second trip because I was hoping to see Matt when I got back. But unfortunately, Matt was actually leaving when I got back. I was so sad. We saw each other at the airport, and he never did come back. He said he was going to come back the next trip, which I was there. I was on the boat. He never came. He actually quit the job. But I didn't know that at the time. Before I knew that he wasn't returning, actually, though, I was approached by two different dudes. One was Lawrence, actually, and the other one was Chris, my boss. And basically out of nowhere, I'm recommended to maybe date Lawrence. And we were drinking all in Anchorage that night, and I did not even plan on that shit. Lawrence was not my type at all. It caught me off guard. And we were like out on this balcony, and I'm assuming Lawrence probably like, I think we were like standing. I think Chris, well, I know Chris was over here, I'm here, Lawrence here, and I don't know if Lawrence actually touched my skin or not, but he made the gesture to basically wrap his arm around me and then returned it. Well, Chris sees it, my boss, and he says, fucking, basically you do it, Lawrence, or whatever. And I have my own room, and we all do. I said, what the fuck? Get away, basically. I don't want it. I said, no, I wasn't rude, but I said, I like Matt. Anyways, I was again asked later that night, about Lawrence, I don't know if he told me Lawrence liked me or if I should just do it. But I told him, I was like, I like Matt, dude. I like Matt. That night, you know what, dude? Everybody tried to do it. I actually didn't do it. But you know what I did do was take a bobby pin out at the hotel that we were all chatting in. Do you know the very next day, somebody brings my bobby pin to Lawrence and lets him know that I left it in their room. Okay? Literally, though, I just left a bobby pin in the room. But you can see how that would plant a seed. This person was very strategic and they knew exactly what they were doing. All the while, they're saying me and this person should hook up. Why are you doing any of that? Is that not weird? Long story short, I end up hooking up with Lawrence. And for the fact of us both teaching each other a lesson, actually. We both taught each other a lesson because that bitch be hitting me up now. But he left me then. Long story short, I thought that by being good to myself or faithful or the way that supposedly every man said we should be, I thought it might work, actually, No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. Because what happens is, basically, like I said, the best thing that you can do ever is if you're not married and well-known for being an honest woman, a genuine woman, somebody that nobody can touch, you're pretty much nothing. Unless you're single, and then you're a target. The minute you agree to sleep or interact with anybody, literally, it becomes this fucking whole different vibe. All of a sudden, everybody who was nice to you that didn't get a yes from you treats you like shit. There's no hi anything anymore. They actually spread terrible rumors. They spread so many rumors about me. Terrible things. They made my life a living fucking hell, actually. They tried. For a month and a half, I cried a lot. They tried to ruin me. They tried to say, actually, you know what's crazy? Actually, so many people that I only mess around with Edward, Lawrence, and Matt. Bitch, I think. Anybody else? Is anybody else? I know one person, but I'm not going to tell on you. You know who you are, baby. We did it in the Charber, baby. Yes, you did like it. I liked it too, baby. Okay, stop. Anyways, I got you and you know who you are. Yeah, dude. Oh my gosh, I love you, dude. S. Anyways, but like I'm honest about it. You know what I mean? So, anyways, for like a month and a half, bro, they fucking, it was horrible. It was horrible because basically, like, I felt this sense of a loss of my friends. Bitch, please. That's why it doesn't matter if you do things their way or your way. Just do fucking whatever the fuck you're gonna do. Because literally, if you think the way that anybody else treats you, and if you act differently is gonna actually like change that, it's not. The only reason they're acting is because they're actors. And honestly, I told them, bro, y'all need to really knock it off or I'm going to handle this. I'll tell you what, I warned them. I will handle you. One night, I did. And they knew it. They couldn't prove it, though. But they knew exactly who took care of business. And I'll tell you what, they were the ones walking from then on with their head down. So let me tell you what. Do you, babe. Because it's you at the end of the day that's going to be there for you.